Hey, everybody. Short notice, short notice. Happy New Year. Woohoo. Whatever. How's everybody doing? So, wow. New Year, new me. No, not really. Just goofing. So, I've been kind of busy this morning and I wander back to Discord to see what everybody's up to and what's being said. And hey, little boots, I come across somebody posting this little short gem I'm going to play right away here. Um, I'm going to be. Let me put it this way. I'm. Hmm. This guy's an idiot. And I'm being polite about this. Um, and arrogant and not self-aware and probably did the stupidest thing ever, which just gave my heart glorious feelings. Hey, Vero, NEJ, BGL, Little Boots. Okay. All right. Um, okay. Let me do this because so much time off. I'm forgetting all my stuff. Not that I knew much in the first place. Okay. So this little gem is called Debunking Glory B's Absurd Lies. Let me share that. Okay. And I'm just going to run it through because it's less than 2 minutes and then we'll get back to it. Ugh, I got a slightly sniffy nose, so pardon me.
Ever found yourself the subject of a tale so preposterous it could be a subplot in a sitcom? Well, buckle up, because this is the story of a lie so absurd it would make Pinocchio blush. This is the tale of the infamous Glory B and her flight of fancy about yours truly. Now, Glory B, a name...
Flights of fancy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just going to let this go.
As unique as the yarn she spun, decided one day to weave a tale about me that was more fiction than a unicorn riding a rainbow. She declared to the world that I, a self-professed camera-shy individual, had decided to throw caution to the wind and bear it all on a Twitch live stream. Yes, you heard it right. According to Glory, I was not only streaming myself live on the internet, but also prancing around in the all-together like a peacock in a mating ritual. Now this is where it gets...
Those in the know where this is going.
Even more ludicrous. You see, there are two tiny, yet significant holes in this narrative. First, I don't even own a Twitch account. And second, I've never live streamed in my entire life. I mean, anyone who knows me well knows that I'd rather take a leap into a pit of spiders than show myself on camera. Yeah. I might snap the odd selfie here and there, but that's as far as my photographic adventures go. So the notion of me not only live streaming, but also performing a nude interpretative dance, well, that's about as likely as finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. So Glory be, if you have convinced people to buy into this bull, I request you kindly present some proof, some receipts if you will. I'll be here waiting, probably taking a selfie or two, but certainly not prancing around nude on a live stream. So there you have it. A tale so tall it would make Jack's beanstalk look like a sprout. Remember, folks, the truth is often stranger than fiction, but in this case, the fiction is just hilariously absurd. Here's to Glory B and her fantastical imagination. Keep spinning those tales, Glory, because the world could always use a good laugh.
Oh, honey, and I'm going to give them a good laugh. So let me go back here. Can we guess? Oh my goodness. What is going on here? What to do? I've lost my chat. Oh, come here. Come here. Where? There you are. Okay. Well, this channel is an alt account. Hey, AJ Dyer. For an account or a channel name, Boogie 808. Remember that, Boogie 808. He is some guy that claims to live in Hawaii and is in a deep and meaningful relationship with Melody. These two are the clowniest clowns on YouTube. So now I'm going to show you Boogie 808, who I was referring to. I know this is going to be hard for you, because I'm sure you're thinking you're something special all the time. Oh, come on. All right. Can everybody see it? This is Boogie 2988. Not some guy that's living in Hawaii. All right. So, dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord. This is his channel. He has 4.1 million subscribers and 2.3K videos. Here we go. This is Boogie. Why on earth you thought you were anywhere in the radar of my brainwaves, I will never know. You are the stupidest, delusional ally of Alana Morse that I have ever met. Hurrah for you. Hurrah. Yep, ladies and gentlemen. And this is, as I'm going to call it up, the video I was speaking of. Let's see if I can call it up here. No, I don't want that. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Okay, let me get the other one up here. See what happens? See what happens when you take a month and a half off? Video file. And why are you doing that? I don't want that. Yeah, dummy. I want this one. Okay, go back to... There, share screen. Now it's doing it. Okay. I want that one. I want that one. And this is from I believe it's called Asmongold Clips. And I'll just play that one.
Boogie get banned. He used his belly fat as a sensor bar. I'm gonna watch it on this monitor.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you can't see nothing.
Yes, you
Woo,
on
you
his
can't see
tits.
nothing. Peter Griffin.
Oh my God, I'm seeing balls. You're gonna lose your channel.
No, what the fuck?
Fucking balls. You gotta pull the fucking. He missed
Now
it.
do
He
what you
pulled
do
the
at
bar
Twitch
right
and make
up.
me famous, Twitch. I showed you my titties.
You should have
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he broke the TOS, but they definitely should.
And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Naked Boogie, which was discussed on Munching and Chatting. I was in the chat and I had mentioned that Boogie got banned off of Twitch for dancing around naked. And he had the absolute unmitigated gall to think I was talking about Boogie 808. Hey, Ambi, how are you doing? Exactly. Now, Twitch had a twitch in the matrix or a glitch in the matrix when they decided that they were going to allow artistic nudity. Now, I believe this was to accommodate the titty streamers over there. You know, the body painters and the hot tub girls, whatever you want to go. Hey, Kate. Yeah, so I can't even remember the context of the conversation I was having with somebody in the chat, but anyway, Nicole, thank you everybody that's coming in. Oh my God. I gotta tell you. Oh, so when I saw that just like what 20 minutes ago, oh my God. Are you kidding me? That I would waste my time and my brain thinking about some loser in Hawaii that makes cringe music videos and declares his undying love to some mental case living in assisted living facility. I don't think so. I don't think so. Try again. But thanks for that. And thanks for showing you're stupid. I love people when they do that. It makes me happy. If you want to jump up, Kate, no pressure. So I was busy trying to put things together because I wanted to go like a proper scheduled live either tomorrow or Friday. Because I think I'm busy on Thursday. I'm not for sure. So, but this was too glorious to. Oh, excuse me, got the water burp. Drank too much water. If there's such a thing. So yeah, I kind of wanted to touch on what was happening with Kaya trying to do a comeback and her, what would you call it, arrogance in barging back into YouTube girl world and demanding respect. So I was going to do a laugh out loud at that. Plus, I think I need to start getting back into the algorithm. So please hit the thumbs up, you guys. I would really appreciate that. Woohoo! Algorithm. I'm still trying to plan a way to get myself into a new way of streaming and talking about other stuff. Hey, Kate!
Hey, everybody! Happy New Year!
Anybody else want to come up and join the conversation? Absolutely.
I just saw that today. I'm like, duh. I mean, oh my God. So many people on here think they are so relevant. Excuse me, you're not. It's like, oh my God. I'm gonna have to fucking put up every day. Suck it up, Buttercup. If you think your post was about you, it's not. If it is, then lace that bitch up and wear it. Jesus. Oh, and now you're Holly Shaver again. I mean, that's fucking name bounces back and forth.
Holly Shaver?
Yeah. I already addressed that over in like Frico's comments. And excuse me. I hear that you're ban-evading there, sweet pea. So if I'd be very careful if I were you, because nobody thinks about you. You or your little internet girlfriend. You're irrelevant. So don't make yourself relevant. Okay.
No. But
you
thanks
don't want
for the chuckles.
Well, I mean, exactly. Yeah. When I was scrolling through stuff, I was at the drive up waiting for my prescription. I'm like, okay, this is really weird. Why? And I'd seen this account before, and I'm like, oh, of course, everybody knows who it is. Duh. And it's like, come on, dude. And there was a troll in there. One of the very first comments that, and of course they used your real name, and well,
of course,
yeah. And so that tells me a lot. And so they're like,
Yeah, I know, it does too. Could
that,
it be
that
one
you're
or two people?
exactly, and you're Holly Shaver, and they have proof. I'm like, oh yes, please, let's see that,
Oh, yeah,
okay?
please, I give you
Yeah,
permission to do that.
exactly. So
And any
yes, would
secret
love to see it.
DMs that I may have had with anybody, you just do your thing.
Exactly. And then stop. Nobody is, jeez. Oh my goodness.
I love it.
So I know. And oh, hey, BGO, good seeing you. We haven't seen you in ages since the other day. So awesome. Glad you're doing well. But,
Good, absolutely.
I just can't with some of these people. And I'm sorry not to name any names, but they were starting off the new year so nice and quiet. I
I
love it.
know.
It's like, oopsie. And you know what? That's what happens when you start tagging because the rules have changed yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So even community posts are falling victim. So careful, sugar butt from Texas.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you tag people and it's not so nice, you get reported. Oh,
For bullying and harassment.
twice.
You got struck again?
No, what there was
Oh,
two. There
oh,
was two community posts, and one of them was someone she tagged someone specific, and I'm like, oh, that's a no. And then I don't know if she tagged the other person or not, but they both got reported. You're welcome.
wow.
Yeah. So I think it's hilarious. It's like, oh well, too bad.
Life is
Oh,
popping off.
sure is. Suck it up, buttercups.
Pass for
Yeah.
pets. Did I say hello? Hello if I forgot. Like I said, I'm getting back into the thing. When you don't use it, you lose it. So
I know it's been. Gosh, it's just been so crazy busy for everybody.
it has been, especially I'm glad to see the back end of 2023 and well, for the last 3 years, really.
Well, exactly. It's just like, holy cow. Fingers crossed, but I have to hold out hope. But there's always hope. I have to say that I was giving
Yeah.
my spouse a pep talk this morning, so there's always hope. So I said, put on that happy face. It's all you can do.
Yeah, and I was determined to have a peaceful, quiet December, and for the most part, I did.
Yep.
And so now it's the new year, and let's get back into the mud.
Exactly. Because it's not going to change. It's just like, oh my God, no matter how you ignore.
That's okay. I mean, we're upgrading. We're talking about,
definitely
Salah's shitty life.
Well, yeah, and there might be a few more added to that list unless they calm their little boats down. I mean, damn, jeez.
I'm going, come on, you guys. What? Yeah, I keep waffling back and forth between the Chantel and Salah thing. Boy, is this all fucking made up? For views because
right. That occurred to me too, actually.
Yeah. And then she's going. All of a sudden, she's going back to Kuwait. Hey Kala.
Hey Kala, Happy New Year.
I'm not sure that she's allowed back in because of the law changes that Kuwait has recently implemented. I mean,
right.
She is so unhealthy and fat and full of fluids, and she's probably got blood clots. She's going to lose her feet soon.
Well, yeah, I mean, flying is not the best thing.
No, not
for her.
For anybody with the medical background. She's probably going to explode soon.
Right,
She's
right.
Definitely going to lose her feet.
Well, yeah, and anybody that has vascular issues has to be careful. It doesn't matter if you're, 200 pounds or you're 120 pounds. When you fly like that and you fly long distances, you have to get up and move around. Now,
right.
My husband's had a heart attack, so they even caution him. when he takes flights and stuff that you need to really pay attention to the symptoms. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she needs to be aware of that. And I always thought that this was kind of a thing that she was going to use as an excuse now, so she didn't have to go back.
I honestly, unless I see her in Kuwait in the next 2 weeks, she couldn't get back in. They
Right.
would not issue her a visa again.
No, I don't see that happening either. So maybe this was all a cover, so to cover that up. Who knows? Who knows that she would never be able to go back? But she's got bigger things to take care of right now, and her health should be her number one thing.
Well, I hear she's quit taking her metformin because of digestive issues. Well, isn't that what Salah likes? So, I mean,
Well, no kidding. Yikes! Oh my gosh, that was
I know.
oh, that was so much information. I was like, oh, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse. It's like,
what
oh
was
my
that
God.
back when I first in the early 2000s when I first got onto the internet, there was the Tub Girl, I think it was,
Why does
where
that sound familiar?
because she was sitting in the bathtub full of shit while having diarrhea. She had her legs up and her butt cheeks spread, and there was a fountain of.
Oh, dear sweet Jesus. Thank
There
God
was-
I'm sheltered.
There was
I'm
Tub
sheltered.
Girl, Lemon Party, and Goatsy. Those were the three shockers. Welcome to the internet, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad. Some of that I'm familiar with, but the individual players, I remember the chick from another, place on YouTube. I remember them talking about her and making fun of her and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. I know. I know. I sort of kind of look for, disturbing content, but I usually keep it to my movies. But
Exactly. Yeah.
holy shit.
We side eye you enough, Missy.
As well, you should.
Oh no.
Us older folk, we got secrets.
Hey, we didn't get to be this age for nothing.
That's right. That's right. We
Well,
had
come
our
on,
moments in the sun.
My nieces and nephews act like they're perplexed when they get busted doing stuff. And it's like, seriously? Dudes, who do you think invented the shit? I
Yeah.
was on the Titanic after all. Come on.
We've
you
we've
can't-
been through things. We've seen
Exactly. Been there, done that a few
things
times.
that we cannot unsee.
Well, most holidays go around here is that we're praising God that we even survived being 20. So, Jesus.
God, I barely remember mine, but that's funny because that brings up when my sister's oldest boy was in junior high, and he came in. She'd used to pick him up, and he came into the van smelling like marijuana. And my sister, because I was with them. So this was a witness thing. I was in the back seat with the baby. And I remember she turned around and looked at her son and said, if you ever come into my car smelling like that again, you're going to walk home.
Ooh.
And he was, what do you mean? What do you mean? Dude, come on.
That ain't polo you're wearing, sir.
He was literally flabbergasted that we knew what marijuana smelled like.
Right.
Oh,
I know. It's like really.
do we even know what sex is? Believe it or not.
You really. It's like, oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
gosh.
I was just in the background laughing.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all you can do. It's just
I
like,
know.
holy cow.
But
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, and
everybody,
Paula doesn't think it was fake either. So I mean, I wondered, I sat back because I don't follow that much of that really. And I was kind of following you guys following it and I was trying to
Mhm.
figure it out. But,
Hey,
yeah, I just caught ends and pieces of that one and it was like, okie dokie. Yikes. And
yeah,
I'm sorry. She's got to be really stupid to go back with something like that because now she's always going to wonder for one, what's going on. Is
yeah,
he doing
no,
this stuff? And
she
where
knows
there's
exactly what's going on. There is no way they've had asexual marriage.
well, girl,
Well,
well,
well, okay, can I say conventional then?
yeah,
Um,
conventionals that the better.
yeah.
Yeah, yes, because I agree with that. But where there's one kink, there's another. Just
Mhm.
saying.
Well, yeah, because somebody else pointed out, God, I meant to take note of who said it. So if it was you in chat or somebody else, credit goes to you. But they had mentioned they were more a dedicated Chantel and Kuwait watcher than I was. I would go through other channels to watch it
Right.
because let's face it, she's boring. Um, but there was these subtle remarks about passing gas, and she would say funny things like "there you go," or just some subtle things about farting. Where she in Canada would fart, she didn't give a shit, but I think told her to dumb it down because they're in a Muslim country,
True.
and but that she would squeak one off and smile at him, or smile off camera, I should say.
Right.
Like they had a secret, and there are fart sniffers out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm beginning to find out what's out there. It's like, whoa.
Well, my dog would have made a lot of money. She would perfection when she ate ham bones. Just perfection. She'd wake me up out of a dead sleep, and she would get up and leave the room.
Of course.
What the hell? And leave me in this gaseous state. Going, "Ah!"
Oh my gosh.
And I would have her back. She could fart all day if only I could have her back.
Oh, I
Lynn,
know.
it was
So I
toxic.
know.
It was toxic.
Yeah,
But
doggy farts are usually really bad. And it's funny too because, you know, cats don't really fart that much. Now, of course, they do. And it's funny. Here's just a little funny fact that kittens will fart. But if your cat grows into adulthood and continues to fart a lot, that could be a problem. You need to see your vet. Who knew? You
yeah.
know? I mean, every dog I've ever known of and owned is over there just going, having a grand old time, you know? And we
Sneaky.
had one little guy and he farted and we're upstairs in bed, you know, because I'm sorry, king size bed's not enough for two grown adults and three cats, apparently. And so he's going back and forth between our pillows and he was, you know, a fairly little guy still. And boy, he let some stinky stuff. And I'm like, dude. And my husband had the nerve blaming it on the kitten.
Oh yeah. No,
I'm
that
like,
was standard.
dude,
Blame it on the dog.
exactly. And I'm like, who sleeps with room spray right next to me? Because I have a husband that takes pride in letting them go and then fluffing the covers. It's like
The
an
nut
award
covers.
ceremony. It's like, look what I did. And so, no, I have a little Bath by Room Spray. Hello, queen of room sprays. And he gets so mad because I will pick the scent that he hates the most, and that's eucalyptus spearmint. No,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
yes. And that's what you get. He goes, well, couldn't you at least use a good one? I'm like, no, this
No.
is your punishment. So, But so he tries, and I'm like, seriously, it was the cat. And he goes, I can't believe that. Well, he was in our half bath, which is, you know, it's a half bath. It's not like huge. And so he's in there and he's doing whatever he's doing. Well, the cat was up on the sink in front of him and bent right over to get a drink out of the sink and let one go. And he came out and he goes, okay, I believe you now. And I said, what happened? He goes, He's right in there just to let them go. I said, told you it was the kitten.
I
so,
don't know.
so who knows what
Who
could be
knows?
in? Oh my.
So Calla, she pissed, shat, and fart all the time. Now she didn't know if she had the kink. She didn't know she had the kink. Bullshit. Plus, he wouldn't want his family to know that in-depth kink. I tried to watch the interview. He's very tiring to listen to. And I really understand he knows very little English. I understand that. But for somebody with ADHD, oh, I want to talk for him, even if I want to make it up as I go along. you know, so I'm picking through the interview. I can take maybe 5 or 10 minutes at a time before I want to put my head through the drywall. And it's not him. It honestly isn't. It's just my impatience. So, but yeah, it looked like he knew more than what he was saying about him.
Well, yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
and like Cal said, she had to have known. I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
come on. So she knows, about that kind of stuff. Look, this is how she built her YouTube channel, is by being overweight and eating.
And gross, and being gross.
Right. I mean, I remember hearing the times where, people were saying that, she was undressing. She didn't have like anything on below the waist, and she's like bending over. And it's like, whoa. So, I mean, her channel's been deleted a few times, I think, for that.
Yeah,
Like, how
probably.
she manages to get it back, who knows? But, it is what it is. But yeah, I'd heard that about her, and it's like, oh, wow, okay. That's, I guess,
Yeah.
whatever. Just okay.
Oh no. Calla, I knew that from the beginning. That Sala was using her as a cash cow. And she is so desperate for companionship and a man that she will pay for it just to stick it to whoever. I mean, look at her relationship with Natter.
Right. That was
I
great.
abused her.
Yeah.
Slapped her around. Got her to taking drugs that she probably would never have tried.
Right.
I don't think he had to twist her arm very hard to get her to try it, but
No.
I can't even watch that, man. When they took in Dee Dee's mother, and he was abusing the mother, I just said,
Oh,
I cannot watch
nope.
that.
Nope.
Everybody's watching like this is TV, and it isn't TV. This
No.
woman has
It's a real
Alzheimer's.
person. Yes. And it's horrible abuse.
It is. So I think once he was like brushing her hair or something that was really rough with her, I went, nope, I'm done. Bye.
Oops. Yeah, definitely. So now take me back a little bit. Apparently, Chantel has an income or an inheritance, or she has money.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I mean, how is he using her for her wealth?
Well, once upon a time she was pulling in around 10,000 a month.
Oh my God.
Yep. And then I don't know when the winds shifted. I'm sure she's still pulling in good money because she was clearly supporting him and buying him things. And who was paying for that apartment they were staying in? So I don't know. Does she have an inheritance?
Well, I don't know. I was just guessing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, because I
Maybe.
always listen to everybody else go, oh, YouTube sucks. They don't pay shit. Well, apparently they do if you do the right stuff.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, she had a real feeder community supporting her, and that's the one thing. That's why a lot of these fat content creators seem to be doing really well. It's just like Eugenia Cooney. She will do something for the people that have that anorexic kink.
Right.
She will absolutely get up and do something bizarre and then sit
Right.
down
Right. Yeah.
again. That
Right.
that is for the anorexic crowd, so they can see her body. And, like, she'll get up all of a sudden and move something. Totally off the cuff, and she will do that every day. Somebody will throw her, a donation, and she knows what that donation's for, and then she'll get up and do some bizarre act. Not pornographic, but
Right.
just something that is completely off the wall, and why would you do that in the middle of a live stream?
Right.
Like,
For free, anyways.
when
For free. For free, anyway. Oh
well,
no.
yeah. So that, yeah, and when Chantel eats and all of a sudden there's stuff on her lip or her chin, that's not for her regular people. That's for the feeders.
And well,
Because it's
and
very
I mean,
purposeful. Who eats and leaves like a grown person, you know?
right.
Mind you, she
Right.
does shovel her food in with a
Oh, that freaks me out.
digger,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I mean, her just it's just like it just she puts it in her mouth and she chews just a little tiny bit and then just vanishes. I'm like,
oh,
whoa.
it's like she's got to fill that hole.
It's just weird. It's
Yeah.
weird. And Pass just said during the Nader days she was making 20,000 a month.
Wow.
A month. We're in the wrong line of work. Damn. If somebody wants to
Well, that's
pay
why I
and watch
keep
me eat
joking
that nuts,
about.
I'll be more than happy to do it.
That's why I keep joking about OnlyFans and doing feet stuff, because hey, if I can make some money swishing my big old feet in some chocolate pudding, I'll do it.
Ah. Hey, babe, are you watching, sweetie?
Oh, if you believe you, Chantel, his collection of little pony figurines. I believe it.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Yeah, when she got to Kuwait, she lost a lot of. What did you try and say, Pass? See if that. She lost a lot of. Well, okay. I think she shifted a lot when she was kicked off YouTube. When she got, yeah, I remember that. And she got
Right.
deleted a lot of her passive income, her older videos. That's true. That's true.
But
Because a lot of her early
she
stuff was weird.
does she have an OnlyFans?
She did at one point, but I think it was too much work.
Okay.
You can still come across her pictures. The starfish picture.
I remember one in a bathtub, and it was more than I ever wanted to see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there was some lingerie nudes, and
Yeah.
there's only so much I will put up with.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm good.
But like
I'm
I
good.
don't know, she had a moment of conscience, or it was just too much work. Like, you can't tell me she has a sex drive. There is no way her being in that condition and feeling as bad and achy that she has any sexual feeling. So it was.
I haven't got that far in thought. I'm sorry. I haven't got that far in thought about that yet. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just it makes sense, because her
Yeah, of
back will
course.
be killing her hips will be killing her, um, her whole body will be a massive ache, and who feels sexy when you're in pain?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. She did have one. Remember the rap? Oh, yeah. What was her name? Kai or K Bella. And those. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't know too much about her, but she used to be a Beezer? Did they have a falling out? So she got back at Chantel by texting or sexting with her, and I'm using quote fingers, husband.
Right.
There's no way they're married. There is no way. Muslims, I think, have three kind of marriages, or two 2 or 3. One is the real marriage, and one is a marriage of convenience, where if you want to screw somebody for or have a mistress, but premarital sex is illegal in Islam. So they have this temporary marriage where it's blessed by an imam, and you can go off and, have put up your mistress in a hotel or whatever, and that can last from a day to a couple of years, kind of a thing. So
Huh.
yeah,
Huh.
it starts with an M. They got rules around everything, or workarounds against, yeah. Well, we won't get into that. 'Cause
Yeah, I know.
then I get into rant mode, and you don't want to hear that.
Right. Oh no.
Yeah. Kate Winslet's right. He's got womanly hips. Oh, so he did.
Now, Kate.
I remember that Kate. Yeah. She was a beezer. She said she went after Salah to get revenge for BBJ and to kiss up to FFJ. Why is everybody kissing up to FFJ?
That's a mystery.
I watched her during the BBJ thing, and I was a little uncomfortable with the poo touching, getting in real life with the cows. You don't do that.
No.
I do get and appreciate the cat was, for whatever life it's got left. I'm hoping it's living the good life. But it was done in such a weird, shitty, stalkery way. And I kind of don't blame Chantel for being totally outraged when she went back on screen. Because I would have, if somebody manipulated my life to that extent that they took. Now, of course, I wouldn't advertise I was putting my animals down so I could go be with a stranger in Kuwait, which was her big mistake. No, you know what my thing is? What marvels me, Kala, about her is her total abuse of her chat. Like really, and they throw money at her. And I'm not one to pocket watch if you give to whoever you want, but it's almost like paying a dominatrix to abuse you. That's what I get out of her chats. Like, I'm amazed how much that woman makes a night. I just shake my head and I go, well, I go girl, you go girl, make you do. But it can't last forever. I heard she's pretty smart with the money though, and still has a full-time job. So if she's aware enough that this is not going to last forever, then I tell ya. And I know there are other reactors out there that are just seething with jealousy. Like Sam and Yaba.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are others that have been covering Chantel for many years, and then up comes this upstart and starts pulling in all this money.
Right. True. Yeah.
People like mean for some strange reason. Somebody explain it to me, because I'm just at a loss as to why you would put yourself through that. And she's got an iron grip on her chat. The chat isn't allowed to go off and have side conversations like most channels do.
Right. Sure.
Yeah. I got the house painted. And getting a divorce.
Yeah, and when
yeah.
you're a regular at some place, you talk to each other, you see each other. You're like, oh hey, hi. Like Nicole. I see Nicole at Annie's. And I haven't seen Nicole in a long time, so you have conversations when you haven't seen each other in a while, or you're in there just like, oh yeah, hey, I tried that recipe you told me about. So yeah, that's just human nature. You talk about all kinds of stuff.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I saw that one picture that everybody else saw, Kate Winslet. She looked really high and really sad. And she
Is
did.
that the one that was in Discord of her?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I mean, she didn't look altogether competent herself. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, she deleted everything, so I don't know. That was just weird. Subs and cat
Good point, Calla.
abuse. Yeah. Let me see that. Yeah. Because my glasses are over there and I'm over here. Can't help notice. Can't help notice how much money is given. She isn't even monetized. How does she have a full-time job when she goes live 3? Well, now I heard at one point she worked at a bakery. Now I'm hearing she got her accounting degree and is working as an accountant. So she could very well be working from home too. I don't know. I'm speculating. I have no idea. But hey, like I said, yeah, but how much money? Now, see, I'm jumping all over the place. I think the rules change a lot when when you put in AdSense. She wouldn't get away as much as she does if she was monetized through AdSense. So she just keeps on the super chats, which I'm thinking of doing also, because I want to say fucking cunt.
I want exactly, and sometimes you have a co-host whose mouth just goes all by itself.
So I'm still tossing around whether I should turn it on or just leave everything as. I'm not expecting to make a living doing this. I'm not. It's just
it's fun stuff.
It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff to throw shade at everybody. I'm not. I want to comment on a video. I want to throw shade.
Right.
I don't want to
And
get
the super chats are nice.
Yeah.
The super chats are nice. It's kind of like throwing little dollar bills at you.
Yeah, it's like a little tip. You don't have to. It's not required. Don't. So stop. If you can't do it, then don't do it. I'm not going to sit there and e-beg.
Right. Exactly.
Especially if you have millions of subscribers.
Oh, and don't get me started on e-begging, Angie Lee. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, really?
I know. Angie. Nobody should give an active addict money, because it's not going to go to her rent. It's not going to go to feeding or clothing her son. It's not going to anything else but her drug habit and her alcohol.
Exactly. And she's the one that sat there and said that, this person took advantage of her. They wouldn't let her go to a food bank. They basically held her hostage,
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Oh, exactly. And it's just like, the people that she's brought into her environment, into her private environment when her child was there.
Yeah.
Totally unacceptable. It's like, girl, stop. What is wrong with you? And, I love it that, these people have friends of so-called friends. She's her little diehards that come in all the time. And it's like, why aren't your diehards going, girl, get a hold of yourself? She brags around. I was reading some comments here and there that I thought were pretty interesting. She brags around she was sober for 7 years. Yeah, until you did what? You met another alcoholic community that all they did was drink. And you had to fit in.
Yep.
And so you ruined it. You ruined it for yourself to fit in.
She should have stuck to her music videos.
Well, yeah. And I had always said that about the woman. No, I never did like her because I knew better. I saw what she was like way ahead of time. Just like I saw, nobody had to tell me about the other one either.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I saw firsthand about both of them and went, yeah, I'm good. Now, the one still continues to be relevant, but, she can keep trying and crying into her fake wigs. So, whatever. But she needs to stop. And before I saw a video not long ago. She had a cigarette in her hand. So she's smoking. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Well, and you'd
I've
have
seen
no
her
idea how,
passed out.
Jesus Christ, cigarettes are insanely expensive.
They're insanely expensive here. I mean, and it's just like, and then she's wanting people, I've got to come up with X amount of dollars by January 1st. Well, good luck. Her last GoFundMe, when she first did it, there was a link post of it somewhere, and I went and looked, and it had been up for a while. She got $50. Is that telling you something, dear? It should be that everybody is over it.
Yeah. I
Lord.
can't even speak of her because she's so pathetic. She's not even worthy of watching.
What?
The only time I check in on her is when somebody in Discord says, "Oh, she's passed out on camera again." So
Exactly. Yeah.
And drooling. And I'm going, yeah, okay.
Right. Because I unsubbed from her ages ago. And it's just like Kate has a point. The spaghetti sauce video will live in infamy. That was
a hood
hilarious.
classic.
but like Calla said, she had so much that she could do. You could do that editing stuff at home, and she was a good editor.
She actually was, and she even was excited about being a sex voice worker, but that didn't pan.
I'm sorry. That was oh my goodness. We just won't even go to that one. But God, she has stuff that she can do that she is good at. If she would do, I've seen some of her photography stuff that wasn't bad.
No.
So there's things that she could do for herself.
Put down the paintbrush. You're not an artist.
And no, sorry. And
sorry.
for anybody, and again, that's very subjective. Some people might love her stuff. That's the beauty of art. That's actually the beauty of beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh God. Hey, Olaf, how are you?
Oh, hi.
She's had her busy times too.
Hi, Denise. A little bit of everybody, Denise. It's kind of like a crapshoot today. We had to start off with, though, because we had to set someone, and I'm so glad, because I almost did it in the comment section over there, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna let her handle this, but I'm gonna have a say that she's not Holly. But Eddie again thought he was relevant in a live stream, which guess what? There's more than one person named Boogie. Just like there's how many Catherines do you need? Holy shit.
I hope he's really embarrassed right now.
I hope so too, because he owes you an apology video on one of his other trolls.
I came up with the receipts.
Exactly. And it's just like, you know what? Again, nobody thinks about you. Nobody trolls you, but you troll plenty. And nobody talks about your internet girlfriend. So sit down. You're not relevant. Now, you best make a little apology video. I'm expecting it, and I'm waiting.
And I'll then be very happy not to speak of you again.
Exactly. But until then...
Yeah, fuck off.
And the horse you rode in on. So there.
So anybody that missed the first part of the video or my live, go rewind that at the very beginning.
Yes. Yes.
I got called out.
Yes. And it was totally false information all around. It's like, I'm still waiting for the person with 2 subscribers that says, "Oh, she's Holly. I have receipts." I can't wait. I'm waiting. And I'll keep your name in my mouth too, little troll. Bye. So come on, I'm waiting. There's a lot I'm waiting on. No wonder I have so much gray hair. Jesus.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So there's now I've been watching Our Lady of Perpetual Poutine's take on
Yes,
Barb,
I've
which
been
is
watching that too.
so good.
Who is this? Wow, this chick, man,
Fucking
holy
nightmare.
cow. She's not a glitter queen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
It's
god.
just like, ma'am, no, please no. And I love these people. She ought to hook up with the other crazy that likes to fake shit. Maybe they could pass
Oh no,
notes back and
I
forth.
thought the other one was off the wall, but Barb is next level.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And she is worth the look-see, if anything else, but to LOL on.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
I gotta find out if she's even mentioned on the farms. Probably not.
Nah. Yeah.
It's not a muumuu, it's a dress. Yep. She's not 300 pounds. Where have we heard that before?
Was gonna say they could give each other a run for the money, man.
No, Barb's got all the diseases down packed though. She's got like nasal cancer and she's chimera. I think she confused having a parasitic twin as, oh my god, she takes a little bit of knowledge off of Google.
It sounds familiar, doesn't it? It's Dr. Google.
Dr. Google. She's got so many ailments, and oh, she's so brave, and
well,
she's got modding for her. Our favorite friend, Mark.
The one we know.
That's why I was in Discord asking you if you had any.
Oh, okay. You know me, I don't care. I just, I have it. I love that. Please, people, be careful. She asked me for something. I had it in 5 minutes. I have everything, so just be warned.
Yes, Kate is our archivist and keeper of the secrets.
Yeah, you bet. And no, well, I don't think I can be bribed. We'll think about it.
Oh, a little THC gummy wouldn't go remiss.
True.
Toys for the kitties,
True. Yeah. So, but that's, you got to be. Was he buying her subs too?
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. He's her YouTube manager. Olap told me, or it was in one of her videos. Can't remember, but he's now a YouTube manager for Barb. So which basically means he's buying her subs.
Does she know what she's dealing with?
I have a feeling she knows exactly what she's dealing with, but she's
using it.
Well, not using it. She just doesn't care.
Yeah, so she's using it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's using him.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, because come on. Oh my God. Mark, stop.
You're not even supposed to be on the internet.
No, he's not. And he knows it. He knows he's not supposed to be on the internet. And there's so many people. Well, there's a couple people that know he is, but they're letting it go for whatever reason. That's on them. I don't care. But he won't ever come anywhere near me because he know me, nickname, all those. And it's interesting too, because he came along after, or I came along after. It was because I've been there. I was just saying this behind the scenes. I've been around for 4 years. I'm like, wow, holy shit, time goes. And when I came into knowing Annie, which was from Soggy and Red, I found them kind of both at the same time. Right. And so then, of course, some people go in and out on good terms. And Red was around. So just after that is when I kind of came in. But Mark was already out the door because people found out who he was. And everybody was like, yeah, no, I'll pass. And because, and I understand, if you have a pass and you've paid the price and you served your time, all's good.
Right.
But he hadn't learned. He served his shit, but didn't learn. and he's still
No.
around doing the same shit. So shame on you, dude. You will be nowhere near wherever I am. And that's just after the fact, knowing the guy and knowing what he is. And he was shunned instantly. As soon as people knew who he was and what he was about, that was it. And Candy went undercover, basically. I know everybody wants to spin it however they want, but that's what she was trying to do. And sometimes, bad things happen with the best of intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, he knows he's not even supposed to be around. He was around Alana.
Yes.
And
we've got screenshots of his sexting her.
Oh, girl, you would not believe how many Instagrams that girl has. I did. Look at this. Which one? You got 3 or 4 of them floating around. Please. Just because you don't think we know about them, I do. So there. So again,
Photoshop them.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, just whatever. I am a 60-year-old boomer that was proud when you guys first knew me that I could retweet. Look at what I can do. It was like all Stewart all over. Look, hey, I could retweet. And but then my good graces and my wit is what kept me around. Thank you. But it's just like, stop. So the dude is bad news once it's pointed out, but he has not only the other affliction, but he wants any woman that will have him.
Yep. The desperation is real.
Yeah, there's a list, ladies. So, and I was shocked by that. It's just like, okay, whatever. After the mustard mayonnaise shit, and if you know, you know, that after all that happened, most people were like, yeah, okay, have a nice day. He'd fit right in over, there's condiments available now. So he'd fit right in over there. But no, the dude has been bad news. There's they're going to find out, and she better be careful, because I think it's funny too, because I've watched her streams a couple times. She gets so upset that people don't believe her that she's sick or she has cancer or whatever. It's like, ma'am, let me tell you something. There's better people almost than you out here at faking this shit. You better go watch her for some tips, because just because you're laying in a hospital bed, in a hospital setting with a blood pressure cuff on you and monitors going in the background, don't mean shit.
It's been done by
for cancer.
a great many people.
Exactly. It's just because you were in the hospital, there are a plethora of things you could be in the hospital for. Cancer is one of them, yes. But for the most part, no. And just because you have a little armband, please go learn from the pro. Okay? I mean, come on.
And those of us that have either had it or cared for somebody that had it, you don't have it. That's just, you can pretend all you want. You can list off all the ingredients, I was going to say, all the symptoms, and not even talking about the nurses in chat.
Right.
That are all rolling their eyes back. It's just us ordinary ones that have just been around people with cancer.
Right, exactly. And Our Lady of Perpetual Poteen, that's his thing. That's another dead giveaway that it's Mark, because he insists on having a wrench. He insists on having a wrench. Yes. He's got it, because look, remember he
right.
He was a mod for Alana. So that's the first thing, I gotta be modded, gotta mod me. So that's how he is too with that. So
right. I forgot that.
Yep. So that's a dead giveaway as well. And what kind of person hangs around or exposes her other chatters to him?
And let's face it, it was pointed out to me by Olaf that Mary's Place and Barb share or cross communities. So a lot of Mary's special people are over being manipulated by Barb.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So I didn't realize that there was a connection until Olaf told me there was. I was going, oh, for fuck's sakes. So there you go.
Yeah. And I guess we can't be surprised. We can't be
not
surprised.
at all.
Because there's always somebody pulling the strings. And, you know.
Who? Okay, is this? And I hear the word or see the name Marty a lot. Is this not Music Biz Marty? Is it? Because that's the only Marty I know.
I don't think so. I was lurking earlier.
Like, so if you could explain who Marty is, I would be grateful.
Because I think if the account they're seeing is the ghost of, I think it says the Ghost of Music Biz by Marty or whatever his name was. I don't know. Sorry, apologies. But if that's who they're talking about, I don't think so. Because at one point that person said something about if he was around. So that would have been kind of weird if that was him in that account saying it that way. So yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's just a troll account being with that name. But
right. Wow. So whole chat is Marty's trolls.
Oh, okay. There you go. Now it makes sense.
A lot of trolls.
Now it makes sense. Oh no. Oh, I'm telling you, my goodness.
Okay, I'm still not clear on who Marty is. Is it our Music Biz or is it somebody else?
Wow. She says no, Marty found her and went on her panel. So whose panel did he go on? I'm kind of lost too now. So I missed it.
Really? That's Music Biz Marty is modding her.
Oh my God. No.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna be peeking.
I gotta pay attention.
I know. Oh, I love it.
And why not? That's what he does. Yay. Oh geez. Thank you, Olaf. I think the chat is a little behind, so pardon me if I seem insistent, but now it's just all popping up here.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yay. Okay, I need to subscribe to Barb to read her chat.
I love it. I know. Share that one when we get behind the scenes. Share that one.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Wow, 2024 just got interesting.
Yep. Yep. I won't participate. Maybe one of my socks will, but you know. I'm not a mean troll.
Well, I love it. They're all like, you know, if I've got anybody that has known me for 5 minutes or in real life knows that if Kate has something to say,
Kate's gonna say
I'm gonna say it, and it gets me in trouble a lot in real life, even. But you know, I had to have a little pep talk with my one sister-in-law to go, girl, you got to sugarcoat it just a little bit more, just a little bit more if you want to get somewhere with that one. And she goes, yeah, I know. And it's like I learned, but you know, it is what it is, and hey, so that's going to be some interesting stuff.
For sure. I'm so excited about this. I don't know why, but I am.
Aren't we giddy? We're just giddy.
That's the word, giddy.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh yes, Jesus, I'm going to hell.
Yep, I'm driving.
Road trip.
Snacks all around. I think we'll be picking a few people up along the way.
I'm thinking, yeah, we'll stop at certain points on the highway to hell and we'll pick up passengers.
Oh man.
But like I want to still bring this up that I'm here to have fun, throw some shade, chew
Exactly.
some gum, and kick some ass. I am not
Exactly.
interested in going real life,
Nope.
contacting anybody, or being vitriolic because I've had
Exactly.
enough of that Alana person. And
Yeah.
Enough,
Yep.
enough. I just want to have chuckles.
Oh, it's more fun to watch what she's doing. Oh my God. I've never laughed so hard lately in my life. Oh no. Oh my
I
goodness.
can't even.
Yeah, I've no, I've been, kind of, I'm trying to how to put it without saying too much, but hubby's been having to deal with some business out of town, so I'm only getting him a few days a week, and that's kind of been a little bit different. But hey, we're managing, we're doing what we need to do. It's not lawn mowing season, so I'm good. And so I've had some fair time, and I've been looking around and peeking, and doing some other stuff for family, and it's been interesting to some of the stuff. It's like TV at night. I'm like, oh wow, there's some interesting TV on late night. Wow. I've been sheltered. I've been missing stuff.
Oh, me
So
too. Me too. Like I've gone right into watching shows on Prime because I get it free with my Amazon membership. So I'd be going, holy shit, this is really good. I wish I could remember the name of the one show I'm into. But I was never one for names, so I'll try and remember it, and I'll put it in Discord. But it's
do.
right up my alley, and I finally got to see the new Suspiria. I don't know why I kept missing it, but I kept missing it, and there it was. I went, yes. And I was also a real fan of the original one, so I was a little hesitant with the new one, but I really liked it. So,
Yeah, because there's so many sequels that just let you down. You're just like, the first one
yeah,
was so good, and you're looking so
or
forward to the
remake.
next one.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So I was
It's
very happy.
hubby, he asked me, he goes, tape there, I guess there's, and I didn't even know, I never paid attention. There's another fire starter, and I hope it's not that old that I didn't miss
Oh,
it that badly. But that they redid Firestarter here, I think, recently, within the last couple of
I
years.
heard it wasn't very good.
Well,
Did you
he
watch
wanted to see it, so I guess he goes, "Will you DVR that?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'll DVR." So now I got to purge some of the shit, because we are the type of people that we're running in and out, and it's easy to just go record, 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 record. The DVR's like 98% full. And he's looking, he finally figured it out too. He's like, how come there's all these little gray check marks? I said, that's all my shit. I saved it. Shit will just start getting deleted. And he's like, well, thanks. I'm like, well, if you want green checks next year, you'll have to say so. And maybe I'll put them there for you. But I'm getting even with him because he deleted one of my Tarzan movies, and I was pissed off about it. Yes, the one with the latest one, the Tarzan the Ape Man. Oh God, why can't I think of the man's name right now? But probably because I'm thinking about what it looks like. But yes, I think he was getting even with me because he knows I like that movie a little too much, because it's him in a loincloth, and thank you very much. So I said, I think you have a little accent with that. And he goes, well, I didn't know. He goes, I thought it was an old one. I'm like, if it's on the DVR and it's mine, leave it alone.
Hands off.
That's right. He knows better. So I'm trying to purge stuff now to find room for his Firestarter movie. And I think, oh, well, we'll get there. We might have to get rid of a few Oak Islands, or, backyard, barnyard stuff, whatever. Oh, my goodness. If I'm home, it's on like reality channels, like Smithsonian. I'll watch Air Disaster all day long,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I'll still get on a plane
I stupid enough
I swear to God, I either swing from being a sadist to a masochist in a heartbeat. I
They just look at point at me and go, "That's all right. She takes a pill. It's okay. It's okay."
who
Just
blocked
like
the
that.
pass for pets? I'm not following the conversation. He's blocked already. Who
Not.
blocked you? I go beat him up.
Right.
And Kala, the guy from True Blood, yeah, that Skarsgård guy.
Yes, Alexander Skarsgård. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Thank you very much.
Now you ask me how I remembered his name because he's a tall, cool glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that was definitely revenge. That's okay. I mean, it is
Nice.
what
Eric
it
Skarsgård.
happened.
Yeah. Alexander Skarsgård. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Oh my God. Who else have we not trashed yet?
I don't know. So it's not a very long list. I mean,
No, not particularly. I'll have to
and
do
they honestly
some
deserve
here.
it. So, hey, has the apology video been put up yet?
No.
I'm waiting. I am waiting. You look like stupid. Stupid.
What a
Stop
wonderful
lurking chats and know if you're being talked about or not. Next time you want me to tag you, but then I'll get in trouble for talking about you.
Yeah.
You're not relevant. Please understand that. And that goes for a few.
And nobody is wasting thoughts on you. I mean,
no. I mean, it's been we've been having fun behind the scenes, talking recipes and what we're doing, and big chunks of us are gone because we're off doing things with family. That's what it's all about. And you even try to put up beautiful winter scenes as some of your daily thought memes and stuff that on your community posts. And I was like, oh, that is so pretty. You were first. I'd go over there and look every morning, like, oh, look, that's so pretty. And so we were trying to be inspirational with some of the things that we were putting up. And that was just while we were around. I mean, most people were not even around. They're doing stuff, and people understand when you pop into Discord. Sometimes you're lucky enough that you're in a conversation, there's people there and we're talking, we're having fun and doing whatever. But then other times it's like a little ghost town. People are, poor Ange, she's in there all the time. She's like, turn out the lights, the party's over. I'll say goodnight for everybody, so bless her heart. So, sometimes we're all lucky enough to be in there all at once and sometimes we're not. And you're looking at conversations. I had to scroll back once and go, oh my God, that's all the shit that's been going on. Holy shit. So it's like, damn. So it's, you guys aren't relevant. You're just not.
You're
So
just
get
sort of
over
these
yourselves.
byproducts that occasionally float by and you kind of waft them away from your airspace.
Yes.
It's just stop.
Exactly. It's just like
Melody, nobody cares. I let you up on my panel once to let you air out your grievances. Was I not respectful and let you talk? So why are you writing me?
Well,
no way. I have no interest in you other than laugh at on occasion.
Right. And I have more of a connection there because, like I said, I've been around for 4 years. And, Annie's pretty tolerant sometimes with people. And she went back and forth with Melody several times.
Yeah. I got the impression. Yeah.
Right. And so, she used to come to her chats, and I was cordial to her. I mean, even when her mom passed away, we all said things and publicly that we were very sorry to hear about the loss of your mom.
Yes. Yes. And I refrained from saying, like, I'm not into somebody's grief.
Well, exactly. Because that's what Annie was bringing up yesterday about, chickens by the lake, and her thoughtless comments about Mama June. Regardless of what anybody thinks about Mama June, that was extremely nasty
Yes.
to
Yes.
to bring something up about someone that just lost their child. So no, that's not okay. And so but nobody is thinking of her that way. I mean, I'm cordial. I was always quite cordial to her. Now at Reds might have been a little bit of a story because there was a little bit of backstory over there
Mhm.
between some of the players and Boogie over there. And some of it was, MT was involved, so there was shade back and forth a lot. And, it all came down to, honey, we know you're trolling. Okay. And like I said, if I'm going to troll, I have other accounts. They'll make this big deal that, oh, she's got tons of troll accounts. Most of my accounts that, gosh, Kate Candles, I wonder who that is. Most of my accounts are of a form of my name. And I only use them, like, for instance, I'm blocked at Candies under my Kate Wax Lover account. That's fine. That's her prerogative. But so I did go in under my Kate Candles account, which was not blocked, and wished her a Merry Christmas. And then I left. That's fine. So she knew who it was. That's cool. So I don't, if I've got something to say to you, I am going to say it on my account. I don't need to come and say it under somebody else. I'm going to say it as me.
Yeah. Pretty much
So,
the same. But when I'm in troll mode, I use another account. And like I said, I'm not a nasty troll. But if I'm in a serious discussion or I have something to say, I'm under my glory bee. I'm not afraid.
no, me either.
Yeah.
Me either. Now, yeah, we did. We used to, I'm sorry, and I'm embarrassed, but I met a lot of really cool people, and I'm still friends with them to this day. But we trolled the April Giraffe people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
remember.
sorry. I apologize. Okay. I'm sorry. But we had so much fun doing that shit. And yeah, so I think one of my troll accounts still has something about Oscar the Giraffe or something in the title. So yes. And so yeah, I mean, something like that. But it was funny stuff. I have a friend of mine who, I'm sorry, the man is a master. And he will troll you, and you don't even know you're being trolled.
Trolled. Those are the best ones.
Oh, he's amazing. And I just adore him. And so he would come in and just start telling stories and telling stories. And he loved The Lonely Bachelor with a Child. Okay. And it's like Sleepless in Seattle all over. And he would have these, you could tell these were moms and single women, and they were just wanting to talk to him. Oh, it was hilarious. We had a ball, but that's what it was. That was trolling back then to us. We didn't come in and be vile and nasty and call social services
Yeah.
on you,
Yeah.
and do the stupid shit that people do now. So, and I'm sorry. Because I'm not going to address her after today, Melody, you want to run around and cry so hard about this troll. For one, only you probably know who it is. Who'd you give the information out to?
Sure did. Yeah.
So you know who has your information. So better be going back and looking a little bit closer to home to see who has your information and go from there. Because I wouldn't, and see, that's another thing that irritates me about when people get doxxed while they're being trolled. And it's just like, if somebody would come in with her mom's name, I never would have known that unless somebody said something to me, because I don't know her that way.
That you would
I
know
don't. Right,
personally.
exactly.
Family
Right.
members. Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't, and I didn't know that. You even had to tell me about one of yours because I didn't know. I'm like, oh my God. So people come in and they have this shit and they get all bent out of shape about it. And it's just like, well, if you just shut up and let it roll on, hell, nobody would have probably even known or paid attention. But it's someone that you gave the information to. It didn't just all of a sudden go poof off your laptop at the police station. It is out there because you gave it to somebody.
And it could be as simple as you let something slip. And that's exactly how we found out where Alana's hospital was. She let something slip.
Right. Well, and then she just put it out there.
Well, yeah, but this is when that other one phoned the which she denies now, but he phoned the floor nurse and told
right, that she was live streaming. Yeah.
She was live streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. He was proud of that one. That was
yeah.
good.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm the one that found you. Because you did something stupid.
Yep.
You did.
Yep.
You handed it to me.
Yep.
And we all had a field day in Discord. But you know what? We didn't put it out there.
Nope.
We kept it quiet. We didn't share it around on YouTube. Because that's just weird.
What
you were doing to those nurses was no, you don't get to do that.
Right. And you want to talk about leading the conversation? I mean, and bless her heart, she doesn't hear properly as it is. She swears by some of her own evidence in her videos. Oh, well, if you listen, you can hear the nurse say it. No, that is not what was said. And it doesn't matter how many times, I mean, I love just to even look at a post she makes. It's like, huh? I have to read it 3 or 4 times. It's like, wait a minute. And now I know I'm bad. I do run on sentences all along. I apologize. But, I know I'm doing it and I'm being yes. So, but, to read some of her stuff, that's why everybody knows it's her trolling, because you could tell. And it's just like, come on. So I just don't understand what some of these people think that they're getting away with. So it is someone that she's known. She better be checking her own backyard.
Yep.
Before she runs around accusing everybody else on the internet. And that account is not you. That account has been around for quite some time. It's been various versions.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know why? You know why? Because we said we knew who she was.
Probably. Right.
Okay. But
again,
if you want to believe that, just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But again, so and I'm sorry, Boogie. Where's that apology, sweetie?
Still waiting.
I am too, because you look like an idiot. So again, stop lurking other people's chats and feeling relevant when you're not.
You're not.
Not even. Not even.
I know you're watching. Get your ass up on the chat and apologize. I'll accept that. I'll wait. La, 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 la.
I don't know who somebody said somebody got unblocked and it was an accident. So good, whoever it was got unblocked.
Oh, so blocked good. On here? Oh dear.
I know. I've been prattling on. I don't know. Robert Redford is a mighty fine actor.
Oh man, it was The Sting. My dad took me to see The Sting.
Oh,
and I was like Paul Newman and Robert Redford crowded into my little tiny girly teenage heart and lived there for many, 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 many years.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yep. I bought every movie magazine that even had a paragraph on them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. My Robert Redford film was The Electric Horseman.
Was it? No, mine was The Sting.
Well, I like The Sting too, but I did like The Electric Horseman a lot because I was into horses and stuff. So I thought,
okay.
Wow.
So yeah, and then it was Sundance and yeah, those were the days.
Yep.
That was when I became a woman.
I love it. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm gonna hold that. I might have to tease you about that a little bit later.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my.
Okay, maybe we should call this up now. Thank
Before we get
you.
into any more trouble. But again, yes,
Exactly.
you know, stop lurking other people's chats and making stuff relevant. Annie brought up good points that mostly everybody agrees with. Don't be a fucking hypocrite sitting over there saying a bunch of bullshit, and when look who you got sitting right there at your table, girlfriend. It's
Mhm.
not a good look. That's all I have to say about it. So
And if you're
back off.
listening to Dirty Pig whispering in your ear, then that's
Hmm.
on you. And I'm
Exactly.
going to use her phrasing here. That's a you issue, not a me issue.
Right. Thank you.
So
Yeah, I can see that too, Calla. Stand by me. He was a cutie patootie
he
in that.
was a cutie to poo. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Patootie. I said it. I
yeah.
said it. Okay, guys, I got to go.
Okay.
And I thank you so much for coming in at the last moment.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to everybody. And I will try and schedule myself at certain days so I can get back on the algorithm. Thumbs up if you could. Thank you, please, and thank you. And let's keep our fingers crossed for a better 2024.
Exactly. Yay, everybody. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, Randolph Mantooth Truth. I know who that is.
Oh, Mark Hamilton.